Here come your Regents. Third period about to start here. Regents down 2-0 after 2. And we'll start the period with 21 seconds left on the penalty kill. Our friend Josh Douglas joining us on this side of the rink for another 21 seconds. Shots on goal 22-16 in favor of Janesville after 2 periods. And we will have Aiden Lee out there with Jack Kenny, Liam Hager, and Cullen Gustafson, your 4 penalty killers to start this third period. 21 seconds left on the penalty kill. Face off, hung up at the red line. Now it's kicked free to Gustafson, who clears it long. 10 seconds left on the Regent penalty kill. Janesville carries into the Regent zone. Shot off of the side of the net. Janesville collects. Shot blocked and out of the zone. Penalties expired. Both teams full strength. The Regents kill it off. Hager pokes it around the boards for Gustafson. Gustafson ahead to Aiden Lee. Aiden Lee throws it on net. Janesville goalie leaves it. Warwick plays the body. Janesville works through the pressure. Now Sam Lee at the red line dumps back in. 15:45 left in the third period. Regents down 2-0. Here's Gustafson at the red line. Janesville with an errant pass. Voss holds it in. Now Sam Lee jumps it. Sam Lee carries. Now reverses. Plays it in front off of a skate and into the corner. Gustafson collects just outside the zone, then dumps back in. Gabe Ford giving chase. Here's Drew Mendick. His shot wide. And that one bounces up into the Janesville bench. So we'll have an offensive zone face-off here with Isaac Boucher, Miles Mendick, and Jonah Tollefson, along with Cullen Gustafson and Liam Hager. 15 minutes even left to go in the third. Regents down 2-0. Face-off 1 to Janesville. Miles Mendick pressures, wins it. Janesville wins it back. Here's Miles again. Miles plays it high to Gustafson. Gustafson, shot blocked. Gustafson wins it up for Miles Mendick. Now Boucher off the boards for himself. Janesville collects and dumps. And that's going to be icing on Janesville. 14:27 left in the third. Offensive zone face-off. Coming up with Aiden Lee, Jack Kenny, and Angelo Warwick. 14:27 left in the third. Warwick gets bodied from behind. Now Kenny takes a swipe at him. Hager wins it on the wall. Ahead for Warwick. Warwick hit again. Aiden Lee picks up the puck. Aiden Lee carries into the zone. Aiden Lee pulls up. Kenny and Ford sandwich the puck carrier. Sam Lee carries into the zone. Now Aiden Lee just got blindsided away from the play. And Janesville going to the box. This might be more than just two. The official calling his partner over. I think this is going to be more than two. Drew Mendick making his way into the discussion. 13:43 left in the third. Regents down 2-0. And a penalty negotiation. Yeah, it didn't look good. And it is. It's a major penalty against the Janesville player. So the Regents on a 5-minute power play here with 13:43 left to go in the third. Is Aiden Lee up on the bench? Oh, Aiden Lee's out there.
Forward penalty, number 22, Madison Seidel, 5-minute major for elbowing.
5-minute major for elbowing. The call. Gustafson carries up, red line, blue line, dumps. Janesville plays it high. Hager holds in around the boards. Too strong for Aiden Lee. Now Gustafson plays it up, and sorry, that was Drew Mendick. Played it across for Hager, and it leaked out of the zone. Now Janesville clears it long. Hager back for it. Hager carries, red line, blue line. Now centers for Boucher. Boucher's shot deflected, and Janesville clears it out. Osmond leaves it for Drew. Drew at the red line and into the zone. Drops it for Gustafson. Gustafson works through the pressure. Now Gustafson pulls up. Sam Lee to Drew. Back to Sam. Now Cullen Gustafson. Shot wide. Drew. Shot over the net. Gustafson holds in at the blue line. Gustafson high to Sam Lee. Now Mendick. Drew walking. Here's Sam Lee. Shot. Saved. Warwick. Plays it high, but there's nobody there. 3 minutes left on the Regent power play. Sam Lee. Up for Miles. Miles. Works through the pressure. Reverses. Plays it back to Sam Lee. Back to Miles. Ahead just out of the reach of Aiden Lee. And Janesville dumps on net. Osmond. This little saucer pass up to Kenny. Now Warwick. Warwick in front. Shot and a goal! Angelo Warwick with his first goal as a varsity player. Senior forward Angelo Warwick. And the other thing that we get on that play is a goalie assist. They better give it to him. Ozzy fed that one up to Kenny, who fed it to Warwick, who scored. Give the assist to one. Let's hear it. And it's a 2-1 game. And the Regents get to continue on the power play with it being a major penalty. So we still have 2:23 left of the man advantage. And I think the Regents just called timeout. I am listening for the official scoring on that Regent goal, hoping that they give Benji Osmond the assist that he earned. Here we go. Here's the announcement. Maybe. Yes. Maybe.
Timeout Madison West Region. Their goal scored by number 24, Angelo Warwick, assistant number 28, Jack Kenny, and number 1,
You! Attaboy, Benji. So Warwick from Kenny and Osmond. Goalie assist, folks. I love it. 2:14 left on the Regent power play, and we are hungry for more. Drew Mendick plays it down for Aiden Lee. Now Drew to Hager. Hager back to Drew. Drew in front to Aiden Lee. Gustafson crashes down the wall, and Janesville able to clear it out. 1:45 on the Regent power play. Hager. Across to Gustafson. Gustafson into the zone. Dropped it just as Aiden Lee was breaking away. Here's Hager. Up to Drew. Drew at the red line, blue line, and in. Drew, shot wide. Gustafson. Voss in support. Aiden Lee trying to pick it out. Aiden Lee does pick it out. Aiden Lee plays it high for Drew Mendick. Drew. 48 seconds left on the Regent power play. Penalty coming up on Janesville, as Voss was bodied down from behind in front of the net. So the Regents will have a 5-on-3 here for 42 seconds. As Janesville in the box for roughing on the hit against Voss in front of the net. .9:24 left to go in the third. It's a 2-1 game. 42 seconds of 5-on-3. Face-off one to the Regents. Kenny's shot saved into the corner. Aiden Lee wins it. Up to Hager. Hager's shot deflected into the corner. And Janesville clears it long. 22 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Gustafson. Gustafson into the zone. Now turns on the afterburners. Plays it high to Hager. Drew Mendick. Drew's shot saved. And this comes all the way around the boards and out. That'll do it for the 5-on-3. The Regents still have 1:15 of 5-on-4. Gustafson plays it wide to Voss. Voss into the zone. Slips one for Boucher. Drew Mendick giving chase. And Sam Lee picks it up. Regents almost got caught with too many there as the puck was fired into traffic in front of our bench. Aiden Lee pulls up, plays it wide of the net. Jack Kenny works over. Now Warwick. Here's Miles Mendick to Sam Lee. Sam Lee ahead for Aiden Lee. Aiden Lee. Now Janesville clears it long. 15 seconds left on the Regent power play. Down 2-1 with 7:30 left to go here in the third period. Sam Lee holds into the blue line. Now throws it in front. Tipped by Miles Mendick and saved by the Janesville goalie. And you heard the man. Penalties over, both teams full strength. But the Regents will have an offensive zone faceoff here. Down 1, 7:22 left to go in the third. It's Boucher with Tollefson and Miles Mendick. Faceoff into the corner. Tollefson working. Tollefson still battling. Now frees it up. Up to Gustafson. Gustafson down to Tollefson. Tollefson shot. Saved. Gustafson shot. Saved again. Hager's going to get called here. Shot and a save. Hager seemed frustrated at that call. It looked like a pretty obvious hook, but the way Hager reacted, I wonder if the Janesville player did some acting. But regardless, the acting paid off if he did. Regents on the penalty kill here for 2 minutes with 6:45 left to go in the third, down 2-1.
Penalty number 10, Liam Hager, 2 minutes for hooking. Puts the Bluebirds on a power play.
Janesville plays it wide. Sam Lee marks him in the corner. Now it comes high. Aiden Voss with Aiden Lee are your forwards. Sam Lee with Drew Mendick are your defensemen. And Voss clears it long. 1:20 left on the penalty kill. Jack Kenny out. Jonah Tollefson out. Kenny pestering him. Now Mendick clears it out. Tollefson on the forecheck. Now Janesville carries into the zone. Behind the net. Now they angle it wide. Shot and a glove save. Osmond, 5:34 left in the third period. 42 seconds left on the penalty kill. Aiden Lee coming on. Aiden Voss coming on. Sam Lee coming on. Janesville from the blue line. Shot tipped in front and saved by Osmond. Now Sam Lee clears it out. Janesville carries at the red line, blue line, and in. They circle around the entire zone. Voss. Shot tipped wide, and the penalty's expired. Both teams full strength. Hager joins the fray. In front, Hager gets a stick on it, and now Janesville able to tuck it in. And Janesville leads it 3-1. 4:40 left to go in the third. It's the second time tonight that Janesville has scored right at the end of a power play, of a Regent penalty kill. And Janesville leads it now 3-1. 4:40 left to go here in the third. It's Drew Mendick with Miles Mendick and Gabe Ford. Janesville shot, saved into the corner. Gustafson, around for Hager, up to Gabe Ford. Gabe Ford bodied off of the puck.
Janesville goal scored by number 37, A.J.
Gustafson.
Walker. With an assist and Carter Stewart. Walker from Stewart. With
Hager drops it for Ford. Ford carries up, plays one ahead for Miles, but it'll be icing on the Regents. 4:04 left in the third. Regents down 2. Defensive zone faceoff. Here with Aiden Lee, Angelo Warwick, and Jack Kenny, along with Sam Lee and Josh Douglas. 4:04 left in the third. Faceoff, 1 to Janesville. The music was a lot. Sam Lee chips it high in the air. Aiden Lee loses the handle. Josh Douglas works over. Now Sam Lee. Up for Warwick. Janesville plays one wide. Douglas with a good stick. Here's Sam Lee behind our net. 3.5 left to go. Aiden Lee clears it out of the zone. Angelo Warwick giving chase. Warwick climbs over the top. Now it's squirted out in front. Aiden Lee steals it away. Aiden Lee's shot and a goal! And the Regents cut the lead back to 1. Senior forward Aiden Lee from just inside the zone fires it into the top corner. And we've got a 3-2 game. Attaboy, Aiden. 3:05 left in the third. Regents trail 3-2. After the goal by senior forward Aiden Lee. I think that one's going to go unassisted. Face-off 1 to the Regents. Gustafson gains the red line and dumps. No, they're not giving him the red line, I guess. So it'll be icing on the Regents. 2:59.
Aiden Lee with 3:05 remaining in the third period.
2:59 left in the third period. Defensive zone face-off. Boucher, Tollefson, and Miles Mendick. Face-off, 1 to the Regents. Gustafson with Miles. Miles flips it out of the zone. Tollefson giving chase. Tollefson. Now it's played high. Gustafson drops it for Miles. Miles dumps in. Now Boucher on the forecheck. Janesville clears it long. Icing waved off. Osmond up for Gustafson. Janesville collects and fires on net. Wide of the net. Hager pins it in the corner. Boucher in support. I should say the Janesville player is pinning it. Boucher comes out with it. Absorbs a body check. Now Ford absorbs a body check. Shot, saved by Osmond. Boucher plays the body. Now Hager. Hager wins it away. Plays it in front for Gustafson. Gustafson carries up. at the red line, dumps in. Boucher checked in front of the bench, but no call. Wow. The Regents throw that one on net. 1.5 left to go here in the third. Sam Lee collects at the red line, plays it off of the official, and Janesville takes advantage. Kenny frees it up for Gabe Ford. Kenny now, Ford throws it wide of the net. Drew Mendick working on the back wall. Benji Osmond makes his way to the bench. Sixth attacker on for the Regents. Janesville plays it out, and they have an easy empty netter here. 52.9 left to go in the third, and Janesville pots the empty netter to go up 4-2. $52.9 left to go here. Regents down 4-2. Janesville wins the face-off.
Janesville empty net goal scored by number 10, Connor Stewart, with an assist to number 7, Owen Schneider.
Janesville gets the benefit of dumping from the shadow of the red line. But the Regents don't get that same call. Hager slips one wide for Aiden Lee. 20 seconds left now. Hager. Now Gustafson ahead to Aiden Lee. Now Kenny. Gustafson. And the horn sounds here. So the Regents drop this one 4-2. Playing a little short-handed tonight. We were missing Jake Wankman still, junior forward Jake Wankman, recovering from surgery. We were missing defenseman Max Kaufman. We were missing defenseman Dashel McAleese. And just too much from Janesville. But big congratulations to senior forward Angelo Warwick with his first goal of his career tonight. And we got to witness a goalie assist, which is awesome. But the Regents drop this one 4-2. We'll be back on the ice Friday night for the crosstown matchup with Madison Memorial. Until then, signing off here from Mercy Health Arena at Woodman Center in Janesville. Regents fall this evening 4-2.